Peace, love, and light, collective. Thank you so, so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your full moon chakra reading. This week's full moon is in Taurus, okay, the earthly sign of Taurus. If you follow Western Vedic, oh, Mercury retrograde, really getting to me at this point. If you follow Western astrology, this full moon is in Taurus. If you follow Vedic astrology, this full moon is in Gemini, okay? So take what resonates, apply it how you like to apply it, follow your own astrological system, okay? But I like to kind of tend towards Western just because I am a Westerner. So this is a full moon in Taurus reading. We're going to look into our chakras, see what's going on, see what needs to be healed, see what's being repaired, see what's being increased, expanding, energized, what's working together. This is a very exciting reading for me because we are premiering a new deck, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. I felt like it was super essential to get this deck, especially for these readings, just to kind of really pair well with the Wisdom Chakra oracle cards. And then we're going to go ahead and finish the reading off with my angel crystal oracles, okay, to just see what stones, what gems we can kind of either use, get, purchase, or just kind of hone in the energy of for this full moon cycle, which will last for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so just bear with me as we go through this. This is a new deck. I am still learning it, but I'm super excited to just kind of get into it and see what comes out, okay? Remember that energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So if this reading doesn't really resonate with you now, that is no problem at all. Please feel free to check in a couple days from now, a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, and see if it kind of resonates with you a little bit, okay? This is an overall healing reading. So what I detail in this reading could be something that you've gone through in the past, you're going through in the current moment, or that may be coming up for you in the future, okay? So if you're just pulled and drawn to watch this reading, please do. There more than likely is something in it for you to hear that's going to shift you in your current energetic state, okay? Remember, we are all on an energetic journey and we are all at different points in that energetic journey. So there's no need to feel bad if this kind of doesn't resonate with you. That's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest for everyone else. If you're interested in just some basic information on chakras, like super, super basic, please check the description box below. It details the 7 chakras that rule the body. Please know that there are way more than 7. I believe there's a total of like 112. But just the main 7 we're focusing on for this reading in this series, because it governs our physical body and it also governs the 3D world, okay? So well, that balance between our higher self and our lower self and how that is pushed and that energy is used in the material world, this earthly realm, okay? With all that being said, thank you so much for all of your love, all of your likes, all of your comments, all of your subscriptions and shares. It truly does mean the world to me. I'm so happy that these readings are resonating with some of you, or at least giving you an uplifting kind of energy, kind of pushing you, giving you that motivation and inspiration and encouragement to just keep going, keep healing, keep opening up your eyes, opening up your life, opening up your energy to receive more abundance, the abundance that you do deserve. It is your human right to be abundant in this life, okay? So we're going to claim it in all of these readings. All right, collective, let's go ahead and get into it because I'm super, super excited. I'm going to start with our prayer. So if you have any affirmations, mantras, practices that you like to do to connect with your divine power, your higher self, or your own spiritual team, please do so while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for being with the collective, covering us all in your love, your mercy, and your grace. Thank you for lifting us up in courage every day to face all that we need to face, all that the world brings to us. We are appreciative. We are so grateful to be alive and well in this day and age. Thank you so much for the ability to tap into energy and for me to be a clear channel to connect with the collective, bring forth the messages that are necessary and needed in this time for this full moon in Taurus. We are grateful. We are so thankful that for all that you do for us. And we ask that you please continue to guide us, walk with us, talk with us. And so it is. All right. Yeah, let's just hop on into it. I'm super, super excited to see what's going on, collective. I hope everyone is well watching this video. I'm super excited to see what harvest we have coming in with this full moon. The energy is pretty packed because it's coming right after the 11/11 portal, which is all about mastery, all about new beginnings, all about, you know, just starting at that seed, right? Planting that seed, that one, that start. But it's also about that energy of unison, right? Coming into some sort of alignment, coming into some sort of unity, opening that door, opening that gate to a new beginning, a new state, a new opportunity for change, okay? Things are always changing. We have to just learn how to go with the flow, right? So I'm super excited to see what we have going on, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. We love you so much. Thank you for bringing us all together for this reading. Please let us know, as a collective, what's going on in our chakras, okay? Vanity. So that's the throat chakra. I'm going to put that there for a minute. That talks about this man, right? He has gone through he has gone through a spiritual awakening, and he's coming back to the friends, the people, the community that he used to be a part of pre that awakening, and speaking and sharing all the knowledge that he has, yet it's kind of falling on deaf ears because the other people have not gone through that same experience, or at least unlocked that level of enlightenment within themselves. So it's making sure that we are taking the time to fully analyze and fully be aware of our own inner transitions and in what we connect with as far as our throat chakra, which is our God center, right? That's where we command things, right? Speaking things into existence. There's so much power in the tongue, power in our words, that it's a call to just be mindful of what we say, be mindful of all that we are expressing, right? And understand that it's coming from a source, a space within you that sometimes many of the people around us have yet to tap into. And sometimes that can be a little bit alienating, but don't let that isolation or that tension or that friction or that static keep you from speaking your truth, right? It's a method of growth. It's an example of your own evolution. So just embrace it, okay? Then we also have the third eye chakra, which is balance. This is talking about, again, so this seems to be a running theme. We have someone else, right, carrying the scales, and it's disappointing or, you know, not sitting so well with these three people here. So again, there's some sort of leveling up, some sort of increase, some sort of balance coming through the third eye, which is all about insight, all about intuition. So you're seeing where your balance is. As a collective, we're starting to get a bigger and clearer picture about what this whole age of light, this age of Aquarius, this age of love is all about. And those that have been tuning into their intuition, opening up their third eye, working with their spirit guides for some time now, are starting to step into that power of balance between being a human, right, and also being a spiritual being. So that balance is becoming a little bit easier for the collective of light that is active at this moment, that's been active. And that might be, again, causing some sort of friction, causing some sort of tension, some sort of static between others in your environment because they might not be at that energetic point yet. Yep. And then we have discovery in the root chakra, okay? This is all about learning who you are. That is that deep-rooted understanding and knowledge that all of our souls have, all of our spirits have, and understanding that, yes, we are a great spirit, a part of a great spirit, here having a human experience, right? And that experience comes through the heart chakra, comes through our ability to love, our ability to be loved, to share love, to experience love, to see love, to plant love, to operate in love. And if you can see, we have a full moon back here, right? Very beautiful energy, as well as this owl. It's gaining that wisdom and unlocking that inner knowledge, that knowledge that's kept deep very deep within our souls and in our energy, especially if you are a soul that has reincarnated in many lifetimes. You're starting to pull in that knowledge, pull in that power through your root up to your heart so that you can unlock and see all that needs to be seen for this moment in this time. Ooh, yes, collective growth in the heart chakra. As I talk about it, that's what I love to see. We're experiencing more growth. I believe this has come out in the past few readings, so this is just beautiful. I'm so happy that this is continuing to come out, that we are still in this mode of increase, in this mode of understanding that all abundance that we see comes from our heart chakra, right? It comes from learning how to tend to plant and nurture our seeds of intention, and make sure that those seeds of intention are balanced in love, balanced in light. Now, yes, we do need shadow, right? The only way a light can be light is if it is amongst darkness, right? Otherwise, it's just light, right? That's when you truly, truly shine the brightest, is when you're surrounded by dark. So understanding that ebb and flow, that balance, that yin and yang causes growth, as long as we are allowing our heart chakra and our heart space and the energy of love to be present in everything that we do, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have service in our sacral chakra. This is someone understanding, right? This person right here, this is the story behind the card. This person right here uses their intuitive gift to see others. This is a medium, basically. They see spirits, they see people in the other realms, energies in the other realm, and they use that gift to help those who are transitioning and crossing over, meet their family, meet those people, meet those guides, that spirit tribe that does come to get you when it's your time, right? That's a very, very real thing, okay? Our spirit guides, our soul tribe is always with us in spirit. And this is using our gifts, using our God-given abilities to help those and be of service. A lot of us are starting to really walk in our power, stand in our power, operate in our truth. I'm actually going to put these over here. Yeah. And operate in our truth in a way that we understand that this whole movement, this whole uprising, this whole ascension as a collective is for the greater good. It's not for our own benefit. It's for the greater good of the earth. It's for the greater good of our energetic grid. It's for the greater good of our own vibrational health, right? That's super, super, super important, okay? This is absolutely beautiful, an absolutely beautiful spread, especially for a full moon energy, right? This is things that we are harvesting and harnessing, gaining, being filled with energetically and emotionally and mentally. It's a very, very beautiful energy. Yeah, that's awesome. So we're discovering in ways, right? Discovering new knowledge through this full moon, this Taurus full moon, right? We're being planted and grounded and rooted in new knowledge, unleashing and unlocking new knowledge so that we can share that wisdom and grow our heart space to expand, to be able to hold more abundance, to have a greater capacity for love and growth, and even learning to love the growth that we're going through, right? Growth is not always beautiful. Growth can definitely be painful. So it's to understand that there is an ebb and flow. There is a light and a dark side to this process of living life. And knowing that as long as we can stay present in the moment and in the energy of love as best as possible. Now, this is not me saying, I know sometimes I feel like I can come off a little like hippy dippy, like, oh, rainbows and sunshine. No, but if you knew me in real life, you would know that that's definitely not the vibe. But it's the aim and it is the intention to find that sweet spot. It's not always attained, but it's finding that sweet spot, putting in the effort to really, really get to that center, that golden nugget, that base, right? That is exactly the energy of growth. That's how you move forward. Very, very beautiful. And sometimes when we express and when we share that resonance, or when we are elevating, our speech changes, right? We either don't share as much, or we overshare, or we talk, right? We're expressive. Whichever spectrum you end on, know that not everyone is going to see it the way you do. Not everyone is experiencing this enlightenment, this age of Aquarius in the same way, right? You may have similarities, you may meet others at different energy peaks, but everyone has a unique existence in this lifetime because it's needed to heal this energy grid, to raise the vibration of Earth, raise our own vibration so that we can live in a brighter, more unified reality, right? So don't feel like you're speaking in vain, or don't feel like what you have learned and you share just because it falls maybe on deaf ears that it isn't valuable. It's definitely valuable. Why? Because you're receiving that balance in your third eye. You're receiving that clear cut and precise path down that middle, right? To where you can understand that you need that light and you need that dark to just exist. Both parts are you. There is no division, right? Moving from that sense of duality into that oneness, and that's that balance. Absolutely gorgeous energy. So thank you, full moon and Taurus, for bringing us this love, just pure love, pure ascension, pure grounding. This feels very, very grounded. Even though these are the higher chakras, it definitely feels connected and grounded, but we'll get a little deeper into that with this chakra wisdom tarot. Now, I am still studying this deck, still learning it, but I'm just too excited to have it, and I really wanted to use it for this reading. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us for discovery. Thank you so much. Woo! All right. That's actually a lot, Spirit. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get a little bit of shuffle. These cards are super thick too, so I have kind of tiny hands. Tiny hands. Oh goodness. I have tiny hands, so I'm just gonna try to work with these as best as I can. So for discovery, ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. Yes, beautiful. Solar plexus energy. This is, I'm getting right off the back, a pause. In this discovery through your root chakra, in unlocking all of, in unlocking this knowledge, it's pushed a lot of you through an ascension, almost through like a dark night of the soul. That's exactly what this is, a dark night of the soul. Having to clean out, unroot, lift up, right? All that no longer serves us, all of those conditioned thinking, those mindsets, those paradigms that we've been taught to hold very close and dear from society, right? From how we've been raised, just from whatever, our parents, our family, our friends. It's uprooting all of that, bringing in this ending in our will to move in any other direction but our truth. Moving in any other direction but our truth is coming to an end with this full moon in Taurus, which is very, very awesome, very beautiful. So that will to kind of maybe even go against what we're learning, that is dissipating very, very quickly is what I'm sensing. Thank you so much, ancestors. What else do we need to know about discovery? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Sorry, I still got to learn how to work with these cards. This is a big deck. See, that's why I don't want to pull it like that. Sorry. I'm not even talking to y'all, talking to myself. There we go. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Rooted in love. So we got a root chakra card under a root chakra card. I love that. So the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning, a new understanding, a new depth is what I'm getting. Doesn't it look like she's kind of like underwater a little bit? It's a new depth, a new understanding, a new beginning in love. Love for self, right? Love for your friends, your family. Just having that capacity, understanding that there is a new beginning, there is a new cup to be had, there is a new mastery when it comes to abundance, when it comes to love, vibration. It's learning that we're putting an end to moving in a way right through our solar plexus that doesn't align with the ultimate love, which is that Ace of Cups. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Oh, yeah. 5 of Wands. This is the throat chakra. Okay. Competition. Definitely putting an end. Yeah. Putting an end to battling either others about your spiritual path, battling yourself about this will, right? So for it to come under the 10 of Swords, it's needing to put an end to any competition, needing to put an end to any sense of double-mindedness, right? And understand that in order to move towards this Ace of Cups, we have to adhere to the judgment that we're receiving. This could also be about friends and family, outside external influences. Whatever surroundings or whatever environment you are in is being called. It's a judgment that's happening on that situation, right? This is a crown chakra card. So it's the higher realms, your higher self, your spiritual team, your spiritual guides coming in to clear out and to sound that alarm to you, to let you know that, hey, you got to move, right? You are now unlocking this new level in discovery. You're unlocking this new knowledge within yourself, which is bringing some sort of motive, some sort of move, some way of movement to an end in the name of love, in the name of receiving the ultimate love, also just receiving self-love, loving yourself more. And that movement, that ending is from maybe allowing too many external voices to dictate what you do. That's what's being called. Spirit is calling you to say, okay, it's time for you to move on your own accord. It's time for you to move from your own center, not from where everyone else wants you to move, and away from other people's opinions in that way. Not that you can't listen to other people or seek advice from others, but it's just a call to get a little deeper and to who you are and why you specifically and uniquely are here, right? That's the work, that's the growth. So that's beautiful. Overall energy is the 7 of Swords, another crown chakra card, okay? This discovery, this need to kind of put an end to an old modality, an old way of moving, could be causing you some overwhelming emotions, like putting you in a sense of being overwhelmed emotionally, being a little bit confused about what's going on. That's okay. We are still under Mercury retrograde energy, so that would be very par for course. So don't let that stress you out, but just understand that you are discovering new things about yourself. You are unlocking new levels and layers of your own spirituality, of your own spiritual being, of your own consciousness that is going to call judgment on any type of interference, any type of external factors that no longer serve you. And that judgment call could definitely put you in this kind of 7 of Cups. I'm confused. I'm a little overwhelmed emotionally in that energy. Know that that's totally normal. You are not alone in that, okay? So if you are feeling that, please just take your time, you know, make sure you meditate, make sure you connect with your spiritual team, listen to your guides, but definitely put an end to anything that needs to end, okay? Put an end to anything that needs to end. Let's go ahead and look into growth. Thank you so much, ancestors and spirit, for that beautiful message. What do you have for us in growth? I do have a all chakra tuning and boost music binaural beat playing in the background. This is also an air diffuser with cinnamon, cardamom, and cedarwood, which is grounding. I think that was super, super essential for this full moon in Taurus, okay? Let's see, what do we have in growth? So we have the Chariot, root chakra, yep. Moving forward, right? She's kind of holding her belly almost as if she's pregnant or expecting some sort of abundance to grow within her. That's that growth. You're growing literally from the root up, which is beautiful. That's exactly what you want. You want to have that seed of intention planted so deeply in your root chakra that it moves and causes some sort of shift and movement within your own energy, right? And within your own consciousness. Then we have the Knight of Cups, more communication, okay? This is communicating about love. This is maybe waiting on some sort of love offer, waiting on some sort of increase, this new shift in love, but also needing to speak. This is needing to talk about what you want to gain, right? With this full moon, talk about how you are gaining, not necessarily to everybody. Talk to your guides, talk to people that you trust, okay? But this is a growing capacity, like I was saying, a growing capacity to actually receive love. For me, the Knight of Cups is definitely a receptive energy. Although it is communication about an offer coming in, it's also the ability to receive said offer, right? To receive that communication about love. That's very, very beautiful. And that's what's kind of moving forward, that growth. In moving forward in a way where you maybe now have a greater capacity to give love, right? That could be definitely something you're discovering about yourself. Maybe you thought, you know, oh, I'm not the lovey-dovey type, or, you know, I'm just not into that thing, but that might be changing a little bit for you, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so we have the 6 of Coins. This is a, ooh, yeah, third eye. Definitely. Intuitive, seeing the balance, seeing the generosity, seeing what you need to invest in order to continue this growth, to receive this Knight of Cups. Whatever's coming in when it comes to your heart chakra is going to actually balance you out in the 3D, and you may be getting that intuitively, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Nice. And what are you receiving? That 9 of Coins energy. Look at that card. That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The 9 of Coins, sacral chakra energy. So that creativity, you may be receiving information and communication about a new opportunity that can maybe put you in a space to grow more from your heart chakra, expand more out from your heart chakra, and that's going to move you forward into some type of karmic balance that then sets you up as the 9 of Pentacles. Very super creative energy. I'm getting a lot of fire energy off of this as well, a lot of passion, which ideally, I believe, like deep down, everybody wants to live a life that they're passionate about, right? Where they experience extreme and intense passion, right? Where they can just be on fire for what they love, do what they love every day. This opportunity is coming to you and aligning with you as your heart chakra grows, as you do that work, as you understand and release and grow and open up those layers around your heart chakra. That's the abundance that's coming in, the ability to be independently successful, the ability to be independently creative, right? That's a beautiful blessing in and of itself. That's awesome. Overall for growth, Spirit, getting better with these cards. Yeah. Overall for growth, Spirit, nothing? No? Okay. Ooh. Dang. That's awesome. We have the 4 of Wands. That's that home vibration. Look, heart chakra. I love this. Ooh, I love these tarot cards. Heart chakra, that's the overall, that's the goal with this growth, is to grow that space so that it is aligned with that vibration of what we truly want, that marriage, that union within self, but also with someone else, right? That change, if you can see these butterflies, right? It's that transformation of your heart that's happening to align you with your own union within you, union with others, unity with the collective, yeah, so that we all can connect more from our heart centers and do the work that we need to, right? Share the energy that we need to. That's absolutely beautiful. I love that card. Then we have the Tower. Ooh. Okay, Scorpionic energy. We are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is the natural 7th house for Taurus. So that could be the revelation coming through this season and with this full moon in Taurus, is that there needs to be some sort of crumbling, right? What's super interesting is that the 2 solar plexus cards that we have are endings, but definitely transformation. So like with the 10 of Swords, with discovery, it doesn't get any worse than that. So for those who have been ascending, those who have been doing the work, their own inner and self-love and self-care and self-healing work, that the worst is over. So now you're kind of in a new space. This is saying that anything that was connected to that that dark energy, anything that was built from an impure place is crumbling down, right? It's falling down in order for more growth to happen, in order for this Four of Wands energy to actually take root and be planted and be expressed through your heart chakra. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. Okay, let me scoot this over a little bit. All right, thank you so much, Spirit, for that beautiful message. What do we have with Ascension? Okay, so this might connect to the Seven of Cups. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Yeah. So again, butterflies. She has all four elements above her. If you can see that, that's the Pentacle, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. So this Wheel of Fortune, generally the Wheel of Fortune in Tarot is an unexpected shakeup, right? Whether it's deserved or not, but it brings in abundance. It brings in something good, even if you didn't deserve it. Now, sometimes though, good doesn't always feel good. For that to come out right after the Tower, I think that Tower moment that some of us might be experiencing within our hearts, right? Needing to maybe let go of unions. This could be a home vibration that could be kind of crumbling, which is okay. Trust in that process. Trust that it's meant for your overall growth, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and with vanity, it's needing to understand that we speak the abundance that we want, that our words right now are so potent because the energy of manifestation and creation is so strong right now. Again, we have so many planets working through Scorpio energy that are in Scorpio right now. We have Pluto coming in, which I believe Scorpio does rule Pluto or has some sort of connection with Pluto. Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that, but my gut is saying yes, that Scorpio and Pluto are very connected. This is that understanding that we have the power to speak and create anything that we desire, right? We have that, and that the universe has our back. This is that card for me. That anything you speak right now, anything you think right now, anything you will, anything that your heart desires, you can actually create and have. Even if it's something that you felt has been out of your league, you know, never happened, it can happen, especially under this energy. Just be mindful about what you're saying, right? So learning to tailor and curate the tongue so that you're only speaking life into yourself, into others, so that that life can return to you, okay? Very beautiful. Anything else for vanity? Thank you so much, Spirit. Anything else for vanity? Ooh. Yeah. So we have the Ace of Wands, root chakra again. Very, very, very powerful card. Yeah, this is being able to, again, create all that needs to be created, right? To understand that you have that power, that inspiration, that spark, that passion, that new passion. You maybe have gone through this a little bit of an enlightenment or an awakening that has sparked a new sense of passion within you. Then we have the Devil here with, again, that sacral energy, okay? Now, the Devil isn't anything necessarily negative. It could represent connections, right? It represents attachments. It represents lust. Now, lust isn't always like, oh, I'm lusting for someone's husband, or, you know, ooh, it's just dirty and grimy. No, lust could be, you know, I really, really want those pairs of shoes, right? Or like, I stare at this one outfit, or I really, really, truly want this one car, or that type of wanting. It's a desiring. It's a very strong desire. So again, like I said, all that you desire can be created here and now. So you need to be careful and be mindful of the words that you're speaking, of what you're expressing, how you're talking to yourself. I just had to speak to myself and have this moment and soak that message in for my own self, is that, you know, how we speak to ourselves truly, truly manifests our energy and how we carry ourselves. So sometimes, you know, if you're a little hard on yourself like I am, it's a tricky balance. It's kind of like a never-ending cycle, right? It's a very strong attachment to maybe negative, right, to criticism. And it's needing to let that go, needing to understand that this is a very, very, very crucial time to really cultivate new passions, really cultivate creative energy, and to channel that attachment, channel that lust, channel that desire into what you truly want, right? Into what's going to actually make you happy, into what you really want to manifest and really want to create. Anything else for the devil and or vanity, spirit? Please clarify. Ace of Wands. Thank you so much. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, yep. Let's go ahead and do that. So they're telling me King of Cups. Yeah. This is embarking on emotional connections, mastering emotional connections. So, okay, and crown chakra. I love that the kings are the crowns, right? Because essentially how the whole male-female dynamic, right, works, or at least the trilogy of God, man, and woman, is that the man is crowned with the knowledge, right? Crowned with the connection to God, that then he then departs on to the woman, and the woman then creates that as well energetically, and then brings that connection up to God, and that triangle just kind of keeps going. So like the woman being very intuitive has that connection with God, but doesn't receive necessarily the direction that men receive, don't have that. And I'm not going to say don't have that, but it's just that traditional way of it being set up is what I'm getting. So it's the desire to have either this kind of King of Cups energy in your life, right? Or maybe you're desiring to step into this King of Cups energy when it comes to what you truly desire, wanting to actually manifest and embody and master emotional connections, right? Passionate connections as well. We also have that paired with the Empress. Ooh, I love that. And she's offering her a cup. Okay. So this could be, maybe with this being under vanity, this could be spirit teaching you how to embody and master your own emotions, right? Offering you that cup, your cup. So imagine if everybody has one cup that represents their emotional sustenance, right? This is the divine offering you that cup, saying, okay, you've done the work to master all 4 queen positions. Here is your cup. Here's that golden crown, right? As you can see, she's crowned in gold as well. Here's your cup. This is just specifically and designed and made for you. Very, very beautiful energy. And then we have the 5 of coins. Okay, again, Taurian energy. So this full moon in Taurus is bringing in this sense of, I get equilibrium here. Like the 5 of Pentacles, right, or the 5 of coins. It's not the 10 of coins where you have the full empire, but it's also not starting from the ground zero, right? It's understanding that, okay, I've gained these pentacles, right? I've gone through some things to get these pentacles. This is like a reset. This is a reset. This is also throat chakra energy, okay? Needing to recalibrate how you speak about your current environment and how you feel and connect with your current environment. If your environment right now isn't necessarily up to par with what you want or what you desire, right? With this devil energy, it's not bringing in that creative passion. It's not really nurturing that passion. Then you have the power, right, to connect with the vibration and the energy you want to feel, to give you that clean slate, to really start over, or to see your situation in a new perspective, to see your 3D in a new perspective, in a way that means, okay, I have the power to change what needs to be changed. I have the power to change, to get to this Ace of Wands, to capture this Ace of Wands within myself, so that I can master my own emotions. I can master my emotional connections. I can be in this space to receive direction around love, around my emotions, that then it's going to change my current circumstances, right? My monetary, my 3D, my material. Very, very beautiful. So don't feel vain about speaking what you want into existence. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like that was like such a roundabout way to just get right to the point. I appreciate that. I can talk for days. Not really, but yeah, if I'm passionate about something, definitely. Sometimes I just want Spirit to just give it to me straight, but yeah, I've said what I've said. So, alrighty, let's look into balance, and then we will move into our crystal angel oracles. I am loving this deck, y'all. Loving it. I hope you guys are getting something from this. So beautiful. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. This is the third eye energy, right? Seeing the path. Balance. Didn't I? Damn. Third eye under third eye energy. That's a double confirmation. Like I said, you're seeing that middle path. You're seeing that middle path, that balance between light and dark. You're seeing where you need to go. This is victory. You're having victory in overcoming any obstacles, victory in seeing new pathways to receive this abundance, to receive this balance, whether it be emotional, physical, mental, however you've planted your seed from the previous new moons, right? Or whatever seeds you've planted in the new moons of this year. Just understand that what you're seeing, what you're sensing, what you're kind of peeking into behind that veil is ultimately leading you to victory. Victory over whatever you're trying to conquer, victory over whatever obstacles you may be facing. It's happening, okay? The more you use that intuition, the more you'll see that path clearly. Beautiful. And then we have the 9 of Wands, sacral energy, okay? Yeah. Okay. Usually a guarded energy, right? Usually that wounded warrior energy. I still definitely feel that, but it's finding that pathway to move past a blockage in your creative center, which is your sacral chakra, okay? That's the balance. You're seeing the path to overcome any wounds. Sacral chakra also holds our emotions. That is where our emotions are grounded in very heavily. So moving past any emotional wounds from the past, any burns, any scars. So if people who have done you wrong, people who have just maybe threw your name through the mud, you know, just did you dirty so that you have those scars, you have those wounds, and you might wear them very proudly. But it's time to move into an energy that's beyond that, right? It's moving past that woundedness, moving past that guardedness, but there's victory in that. Victory over that guarded energy, right? Releasing that. That's that balance. Very awesome. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords. So this, okay, this might only be for a few of you. But now that your third eye is very, very open and very active and you're seeing the path to take, it could be causing anxiety for you, very much so, like a worry, another blockage, another 9, right? So 9 is the number of cycles. It's a cyclical number. So this could be illuminating cycles that you've kept yourself in mentally and cycles that you've kept yourself in energetically and emotionally to more or less spiritually rather than emotional. I mean, but emotional and spirit, they all kind of blend together a little bit, but cycles that you've kept yourself in spiritually and mentally, you're moving past that with that 6 of Wands. It may also be causing a little bit of anxiety because it may be like, okay, I see the path, but I don't know how to take that step, right? Not knowing how to move forward, not moving forward, being very guarded against this new path, which could be causing you a little bit of anxiety, which is natural and normal. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. Don't worry about that. That's totally okay. Oh, and no, they didn't. Another 9. So yeah, like I said earlier, emotionally. So you have 3 9s here. 9 of Cups. This is the I am happy and I am single card. This is I am emotionally fulfilled on my own. This is I'm indulging in my singlehood. Okay, so the path that you see may be moving you away from this energy, from this singlehood energy, or, okay, that could be for some of you, or you may be having victory over all of these cycles. So the emotional cycles that you've kept yourself in, the mental cycles you've kept yourself in, the spiritual cycles you've kept yourself in, you're having victory, 6 of Wands, you're seeing past all of that, so you can release this and bring it into that ace, right? That new space, that completion. You can bring all of these cycles to completion, which is ultimately bringing you balance. Wow, 3 9s in a row. That's amazing. Overall, the 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in, solar plexus energy, a new will, a new motivation forward. Very beautiful energy. I'm so happy we ended on that. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're having victory in moving past these cyclical patterns that have kept you a bit stagnant. And that is opening up and creating space for newness to come in, for this Ace of Wands energy right here to come through, so that you then get to the 4 of Wands energy. You see how that kind of works? Very, very awesome. Very, very beautiful. Oh, I love this. I love these cards. Yeah. So trust in whatever path you are being shown. Trust in that feeling, whatever is bringing you towards balance. So if you're seeing a path and you're like, I just feel in my gut that that's going to be better space and better suited for where I'm trying to be energetically, go for it. Move with it. Because ultimately, it's ending this 999 cycle. All of these. It's coming to an end, right? It's moving past all of these 9s, all of those 9s, which is very, very awesome. Sorry, this is kind of getting a little messy over here. But it's making that space for something new to come in, for that new energetic push, that new move, those new steps, that new perspective, a new will and a new motivation to move forward and to be open to something new. Absolutely beautiful reading, okay? Yeah, and look at what's at the bottom. The 6 of Swords, moving to a new mindset, seeing that new mindset clearly. Moving with your inner child as well. So it's that unity with you and your inner self and your younger child. That inner child, sorry, that youthful energy that we all possess, reconnecting with that. That's absolutely beautiful. This was an amazing reading, guys. I hope this resonated with you in some way, gave you some sort of encouragement, or at least guidance and direction. Wow, that smacked me straight in the face. Right away, Aqua Aura. Healthy communication in relationships. Boom. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So that was Spirit saying, yeah, people are getting understanding and you are understood. That's actually very beautiful. All right, so that's Aqua Aura. Let's see what else we have. Garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Yes, that Tower energy, releasing that. Actually, you have 4 9s out here. All 4 9s. Okay, that's beautiful. Releasing those cycles, releasing those patterns that keep you in that cyclical energy, right? So work with some garnet to help purify and detoxify you. Anything else for the Cusp Collective on this reading? The full moon in Taurus. Ooh, okay. Ametrine. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. What? Yes. Finding that balance within, finding that energetic sweet spot where you feel both, like I said, balancing the light and that dark within you, okay? Very, very beautiful. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. That is how that yin and yang inside and internally works, right? We use our femininity for creativity, right? Sacral chakra energy, and that masculine energy for that confidence, solar plexus energy, okay? Very, very beautiful. Anything else for this full moon in Taurus for the collective, Spirit? Anything else for the full moon in Taurus? Okay, that's a lot. Anything else for this full moon in Taurus? Thank you. Okay, it hit my black feather. So this is definitely coming from your ancestors. Yes, opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. There is that balance, right? There is that vanity. Showing what you've learned out to the world. Don't be afraid if it doesn't resonate with those around you anymore. It's okay. All right. But let yourself shine. Let yourself be bold. You do what you're guided to do, right? Do what you're guided to do to move down that path. Whatever path you're seeing, follow that intuition, and then you have no issue. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I love this reading, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and namaste.